Well, someone is going to have to explain this to me. I thought that the media said that Kamala Harris won this debate. She's running away in the polls. I thought that was the case. That's what the media told me, right? The media is telling me that Kamala Harris is winning. She's winning. But like President Trump said, after that rigged ABC debate, Kamala Harris immediately called for another debate. And Donald Trump said, well, if you're actually losing, or if you actually lost the debate, you're going to call for another debate. And I believe that's the case. I believe no matter what the media tells you, Trump won that debate. And I believe that the only reason some people actually saying that Kamala Harris won that debate is because the bar was so low. Joe Biden completely humiliated himself back in June. He was so bad, they ran him out of there. They staged a coup to get Joe Biden out of there. Kamala Harris is a coup candidate. Nobody voted for her. Not one single American cast a single vote for Kamala Harris. Not one. But folks, believe it or not, Kamala Harris is now calling for another debate with Trump. Now, it's interesting, guys, because early voting has already started in some states. I think it's pretty wild, guys. Why in the world is voting starting already? And I believe it's actually in North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Folks, we're like, what, 6 weeks out from the election? This is crazy, man. Crazy. I'm all for early voting. Out here in Texas, we have 2 weeks of early voting before Election Day. I'm good with that. Actually, I vote early all the time. I did it in 2020, 2016, 2022. Yeah, I've done that, man. But this early, that's really crazy, man. And by the way, the VP debate, I should actually say, not even debates, there's only going to be one, hasn't even happened yet. It has not happened. But Kamala Harris is calling for another debate. Now, kind of funny, guys, because President Trump actually proposed 2 additional debates, I believe on Fox News and what was the other one? Was it NBC? I think it was actually NBC. Kamala Harris said no. She said no. She only wanted to do the ABC debate that was actually originally scheduled with Biden. And the media said, oh, Trump's running scared. He doesn't want to debate because that debate was originally with Biden and you guys kicked Biden out. But then Trump said, all right, we'll do it. Funny how Kamala Harris now, look at this, guys, wants to debate Trump again. This is what she said. I will gladly accept a second presidential debate on October 23rd. I hope at Real Donald Trump will join me. Now, I believe this is actually after President Trump said, nah, there's not going to be any more debates. I mean, the ABC debate was already rigged. Now, Caitlin Collins from CNN actually put this out where she says Kamala Harris has accepted an invitation from CNN to debate former President Trump on October 23rd. And then she actually says, I should note there's still a lot of skepticism in Trump world that a second debate with Harris will happen. He could always change his mind, but nothing that's been said lately has indicated that he has. Yeah, I said Trump doesn't need to debate Kamala Harris again, especially not on any of these left-wing platforms. He shouldn't do it, man. That ABC debate was so bad, man. And Kamala Harris did not get a boost. A lot of people know that debate was rigged. Everybody knows it. And I truly do believe, man, that regardless of what the polls say, Kamala Harris and her team know that she's in trouble right now. She's in trouble. Their internal polling votes is telling them, hey, you're in big trouble. We need another debate. It's not going to happen. Look here, guys. This is the reason why. Right here. This is a CNN flash poll right here. Majority of debate watchers say Harris outperformed Trump on stage. Okay? But did she actually move the needle? No. She did not move the needle. And that's a major problem for Kamala Harris. Now, look, they're saying right here, this is CNN right here. Debate watchers said 63% to 37% that Harris turned in a better performance on stage in Philadelphia. Prior to the debate, the same voters were evenly split on which candidate would perform more strongly, with 50% saying Harris would do so and 50% that Trump would. And afterwards, 96% of Harris supporters who tuned in said that their chosen candidate had done a better job, while a smaller 69% of majority of Trump supporters credited him with having a better night. But thing is, it really did not matter. And Kamala Harris knows this. Knows this right here. Look here. This question right here says, regardless of which candidate you support, who do you think is likely to do the better job in the presidential debate? Pre-debate, it was 50-50, like they said. And then post-debate, 63% for Harris, 37% for Trump. But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. The key issues, guess what? She didn't deliver. She did not deliver on the key issues. Check this out. Debate watchers view Trump as stronger on the economy and immigration. Harris leads on abortion and protecting democracy. Two things that the majority of people in this country don't care about right now. And when it comes to democracy, don't even want to hear it, man, because Democrats don't even believe in democracy in their own party. Look here. When it comes to immigration, it is Trump by 23 points. Because everybody knows, man, Kamala Harris is in charge of that border and immigration. She's been a disaster. The economy, Trump by 20. Because guess who's in charge of the economy? The Harris-Biden administration. And it's been a disaster. Even just when it comes to the role of commander-in-chief, Trump is still winning by 6 points. Protecting democracy, Kamala Harris only by 9. Abortion, which isn't even on the ballot, she's up by 21. This woman is in big trouble, and she knows it. Look at this, guys. Right here. This, I believe, is from Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. Atlanta. Black undecided swing state voter panel overwhelmingly says economy was better under Trump. This is black people, man. I don't know why they're actually undecided, to tell you the truth. Okay? But at this point, they're not buying into Kamala Harris. This was actually conducted by Daily Mail, if I'm not mistaken. Daily Mail actually conducted this. And it looks like I'm going to have to refresh this because this page is freezing up for some reason right here. But anyway, right down here, let's go ahead and find the video. So let's go ahead and play this clip, guys. Here we go.
Hand up if you think the economy was better under Trump. And hands up if you think the economy is better under Biden and Harris. Okay, 7-1.
Wow. So 7 people say the economy better under President Trump. Now, I don't know what this one guy up here in the upper left-hand corner was thinking, that the economy is better under Harris Biden. You have to be a moron to actually believe that. These other people here, not buying it.
That's pretty clear.
The truth. I'm not saying he's like, of course, yeah, like I do say, he has best. He still has a business mindset. I think that lended somewhat. And I think, yes, the trickle down of whatever previous stuff. And I think he just handles certain things a little better.
Who does?
Trump.
Those?
He provided more jobs, more opportunities, stimulus.
Wait a minute. The media said that that Harris and Biden created more jobs. He's saying that Trump created more jobs, which is true. Because those job numbers that Harris and Biden were actually putting out, they were fake. They were actually coming back saying, all right, we got this wrong. For the most part, guys, there was a lot of people actually going back to work because Democrats told them they couldn't work during COVID. Yeah, that's the reason why. Also, they created a lot of fake jobs from the government. The private sector, nah.
Even though he didn't have any experience in politics, but he came in and did a much better job. If you look at the statistics now, we're far more worse now than we were before.
Firstly, I just want to ask a general question about Harris. Then we're going to show some clips of the debate. What's your biggest hesitation about voting for Kamala Harris?
Just, is she going to be able to do the things that she says she's going to be able to do? That's, you know what I mean? Just, is she going to be able to do it? That's my biggest hesitation. Is she going to be able to get it past Congress? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yep.
You know.
Mikhail, how about you?
Yeah, they have no faith that Kamala Harris is going to be able to implement communism through Congress. They know it's not going to happen.
Everything that glitters ain't gold.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It looks great on paper, but I'm not sure it could translate to politics, and if she'll even be able to get it passed.
Haywood?
My thing is her strength. That's my focus for her. You know, is she gonna be able to take a punch and give one or two back? You know, I that's my biggest thing, and it has nothing to do with her gender, ladies. Okay, but we talking about the highest office in the land.
Yeah. If it was Michelle Obama, I would feel totally different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Wow. So basically they're saying that Kamala Harris is weak. She's weak. That's what they're saying right here, folks.
Or
See,
Hillary Clinton, that's what I'm saying.
You can't be weak and hold that off.
Yeah, like if you put her next to Michelle Obama, it's like,
Or Hillary Clinton.
or Hillary Clinton, it's like it's no comparison on the strength that I think Michelle Obama or Hillary Clinton would have against her. They would eat her up.
How did Harris
Wow. They would eat her up.
come across then? How did she do up against him? Haywood says there, you know, big personality. How did she do? How did she come across?
She kept saying that she's a warrior, she's gonna fight, but I don't know if you're as strong as. I mean, I get it what you feel, but I don't think you are as like a warrior, like fighter, like she says she is.
Right.
That's just my opinion. Not that I don't think she doesn't care, and like I said, she used a lot of appealing to emotion, like anecdotal, like anecdotal evidence instead of like, you know, she used some facts, but just like to like appeal to people like, hey, you know, I'm just like, you know, to try to get people on her side.
I don't think the bar was set pretty high when it comes to that. When it comes to her speaking, I believe the last debate with Biden set it really low. So I believe she did a lot better than Biden. But that's pretty much what I got from them.
They're both old. Biden is old. Trump is old. We need to get some young folks in there that knows, you know, have an idea of what's going on now. So that's my.
Yeah, it was several times where he kept like referring to her as they. Like he almost didn't even address her. Like he kept saying Biden. He didn't say her name at all.
Yeah, or like that's your boss. Basically, that's your boss. Like you're just doing what Biden wants to do.
Yeah, and it does make you wonder, right? Because it's kind of like he's saying stuff like y'all just ousted him, and I'm like, well, that's not what happened. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if that is what happened? And like,
Well, that is what happened. They did oust Biden. That's exactly what happened.
now she's the figurehead, you know, so it's difficult to jump on board 100% because you do kind of like you've seen it. We've lived through now, multiple elections, and we've seen how they turned out. So as a person, I do think she's a better person than he is overall character-wise. And that's why, more people I think are leaning towards her. I don't know if that 100% means she'll do a better job in the office.
I highly doubt her character is actually better than Trump. Okay. But I get what she's saying right there. Just because you have quote unquote better character doesn't mean you're actually going to do a better job.
A question on Harris in this debate then. From what you've seen so far, put your hand up if you think she's strong enough. Keep your hand down if you've got doubts whether she's strong enough. So put your hand up if you think Harris is strong enough.
Yes.
I think
Wow.
she's strong enough.
Yeah, just like enough.
They hesitated to put up their hands. Only like 4 of them did. Actually, only one of them at first, then another one, then the other 2 were kind of like, all right, I guess. Yeah, this is not good.
Yeah. Just enough. Yeah.
Is that strength that everybody see in the beginning, is it gonna last throughout her 4 years?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She looked good against Mr. Trump. I don't know, I didn't see it. But when you had to face these other leaders from these other countries, are you gonna have what it takes to stand there and throw punches like they throw a punch?
Yeah.
I'm hearing more doubts even from those who put their hands up.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's strong enough, just enough.
Now,
Now.
Yeah, this is bad, man. This is bad news here for Kamala Harris, guys. This is the reason why Kamala Harris wants another debate with Trump. She knows she is losing. She's losing, folks. She knows it. That's why she actually came out immediately after that debate and said, hey, let's do it again. Now she's begging again. Trump isn't even going to give her the time of day now. Voting's already started, guys. Voting has already started. And now she actually wants to go on CNN. And I'm pretty sure CNN is going to rig that debate. They didn't do it with Biden because the fix was in. They wanted him gone. Gone. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.